What's up, guys? We are currently on the way to the International Center in Mississauga for the Reptile Expo, the November 6th Reptile Expo, which is today. Today is November 6th, in fact. I am on my way with these lovely individuals.
I'm Joel from Cold-Blooded Ottawa.
Correct, from and we're on the way to the Reptile Expo. It's pretty windy, as you can see. See you guys inside. I ran into a friend here. This is Anna from Gummies Geckos, and she has a little gift for me.
Got a little baby type C Hawaiian morning gecko that I found running around in my room.
I am very, very excited.
I hope you enjoy it more than I enjoy them.
Thank you very much. I do love morning geckos. I have a lot of morning geckos, but I don't have Hawaiians yet, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you picking anything up today at today's expo? Or are you hoping to pick anything up at today's expo?
Black and white striped guard.
Okay.
A Eastern box turtle, maybe.
Awesome.
Like very maybe.
Fingers crossed.
And some day geckos.
Awesome. What kind of day geckos?
Peacock, neons, just anything.
Anything?
Just something that like.
I saw some neons on the table over there. See them? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for them.
Awesome.
But anything, I like my day geckos.
Yeah.
So to add to that collection.
Awesome. Well, I hope you find them.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I just picked up this adorable little girl, xanthic hognose.
Beautiful. Do you have other hognoses at home?
I do, I just got a breeding pair.
So now another female to add to the breeding group.
Exactly, yeah.
Guys, we're here with Dr. Brown. What are you doing here today at the expo?
Yeah, so I'm the show vet, so I go around to take a look at the booths, make sure that nothing looks obviously sick or unwell, anything wrong with them, and then also check on the general welfare. Fairly vague at this point, but making sure nothing's really crammed into tiny enclosures. If there's water available if they need to, depending on the species, that sort of thing. It's not too hot, too cold, things like that.
Awesome. And what do you think of the expo so far?
I love it. I've been coming to them for, I don't know, as long as I can remember. So it's nice to be there in this capacity now, but nothing crazy going on, at least that I need to deal with. So all good news.
That's awesome, and I love that they're bringing you on to do this, and I love that they're actually caring about the welfare. It's definitely a huge step forward for the Canadian hobby.
Absolutely. We don't want anything to be below deck.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Greg, what did you just do?
Luckily, my wife doesn't watch your show, and I'm just buying an Aki.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
We ran into some more friends. First of all, happy birthday.
Thank you.
How awesome is it to have a Reptile Expo on your birthday?
Like, I couldn't ask for anything better. This is exactly what I wanted to do for my birthday.
I agree. Are you planning to take anything home today? And keeping in mind, it is your birthday, so the answer should be...
Okay, so I was gonna say no, but then I was gonna follow that with, well, if I impulse purchase something, I can just be like, it's my birthday gift to myself.
Agreed.
But hopefully just feeders. But you know, I'm a sucker for garter snakes, so if I come across something I don't already have,
Who knows?
who knows?
Awesome. Well, if you do find a garter snake,
I'll come back and show you.
come back and show us. May I remember from the Central Ontario Reptile Expo, we're back now again at the Reptile Expo, and you have some more cool rocks and minerals to show us.
I do.
Show me.
Alright, so here I have azurite suns, which come from Central Australia. So essentially it's azurite that forms on a clay substance called kaolinite. So the copper-rich fluid went through the cracks in the kaolinite and formed like discs, kind of like suns. And it only happens in one place in the world, in Central Australia. So it's just really cool to get a hold of that. I also have some like individual pieces that broke off of their matrix. but they're still very beautiful. I'm a big fan of them. I love azurite in general. It's very pretty.
I love the shimmer on it.
I know, this one also has a really nice shimmer.
Last time you showed us some really cool species. Today you have some different ones.
So this is a Hylas giganteus. This is a female. The males look very different. They get very large chelicera or fangs.
These are essentially giant jumping spiders?
The biggest jumping spider species in the world, Hylas giganteus. I also have Hylas diardi, which are also quite large, about the same size as some of the larger Phidippus species, which are the common ones in the hobby. These guys, the males can get really, really big. The females can get almost twice as big as this. I've got fairly big hands, and this girl could get, like I said, twice as big as that. They live in mangrove swamps in the wild a lot, which is a really cool environment for a jumping spider to live in. They live about 2 to 3 years, just like most jumpers. It seems that males tend to live, at least for diardi, a lot closer to the females. So a lot of people don't want to get males because they live shorter. These guys tend to do quite well. But these guys, so far, have been really good. They don't seem to be liking fruit flies. They don't really seem to be liking being tongue-fed, pre-killed, but they seem to be doing really well in crickets.
All right, guys, we're here with Lucky Snakes, and I was just telling them how excited I am to see carpet pythons on the table again. So, you guys' first expo?
That's my first expo ever.
How's it going so far?
Yeah, it's good. Well, hey, it's my first expo. What do I expect?
Exactly. It's always going to be good. This is
Irian Jaya, so they're from
Irian Jaya.
Papua New Guinea. And I just hope this one's not in the P1.
Oh, it looks like velvety almost.
Yeah.
oh, incredible. And how old are these guys?
So these were born on the 31st of June, or they hatched on the 31st of June. And the boas were all born on Canada Day.
Awesome.
So I actually went in, because I had 3 eggs that weren't hatched yet. So I went down to check the eggs out, and I saw the boa babies. Okay, so this is the snow boa. So this would be like a hypo, albino, anarthristic. They're pretty cool. So this is a sunglow boa constrictor imperata. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's basically, it's a combination of hypo and albino.
How big do these guys get as adults?
Okay, so my female adult, she's sitting at about 8 foot. My male's probably around 6.5, 7. They do get bigger if you power feed them, but that's not healthy because it'll reduce their lifespan.
Hello, friends.
What up? Buongiorno.
How are you guys doing today?
Good, brother. How are you?
Good. How are you finding the expo so far?
It's been good, man.
Yeah.
Very busy. Days flying by.
Too
Haven't
fast.
done enough filming.
Agreed.
Need to get started on that.
That's why we're doing this now. Agreed. How's the booth going?
Slow.
Slow?
Yeah, it's not as crazy as like CRBE and a couple of the other shows, but overall it's doing pretty good.
Good.
Can't complain.
You still got like 4 or 5 hours. Hopefully it picks up.
Some
I
animals might.
You might also know this person.
It's a birthday girl.
Okay, so quick, we're gonna go through it. We ready? Talk to Kayla. Kayla's buying garter snakes for her birthday. Fine. Are you guys looking for anything?
No.
We're capped out.
That's
Mini
it?
frogs, that's a lie.
I'm bringing home lots of stuff that I bought already.
We'll see if we get lucky enough to get a sneak peek of those animals.
Absolutely.
Did you guys pick anything up today?
Expo.
We got a whole bunch of plants.
This is what I got. Look, I got
Okay, hit me.
$4 worth of cork branches.
Very
I
important.
got a plastic bin.
Very important.
And that's it.
That's
and
it.
some lighting fixtures.
Can't forget about
That's it.
the anthurium, some philodendrons.
That's a Margravia.
So it seems what everyone's here for today's plans. TLV Exotics.
TLV Exotics. Yep, I'm Tyler. This is Logan. That's the TLV Exotic. That's just pretty much our names. So yeah, that's us. If you guys want to follow us on Instagram,
Give them a follow.
Just TLV Exotics. We do some dart frogs. We do different types of lizards and some snakes.
Guys, you know I love dart frogs,
There you go.
but honestly, you guys gotta check out their page for the Sailfin Dragon. That's that's what it is.
The king of TLV.
Hey! How you doing? The Expo veterans back at it again.
Back at it again. And we'll be back 2 weeks. And then another 2 weeks after that.
Every Expo, like we
Every
said.
Expo.
Every Expo. All right, we're here again with Bree.
Hi.
So last time we had a chance to chat about this awesome product.
Yep.
But we didn't get a chance to chat about your plants.
Yes.
So how about you tell me about some of the terrarium ready plants?
All right, so I propagate all of my plants at home in my own grow tent. So I actually have a special line of plants that are specific for reptiles and amphibians. So the biggest thing you hear about when you buy a plant from anywhere is take it home, rinse off the roots, replant it in organic soil, and then keep it in the organic soil growing for about 2 months, and then put it in your terrarium. Most people don't do that, so I've actually made a shortcut for you guys. All of my plants, all my terrarium ready plants, I do not use any vermiculite or perlite. I use all organic fertilizers. I don't spray with any fungicides, pesticides, or herbicides. So all of these, you can feel safe planting them right into your terrarium and not worrying about any pesticide residue going into your very enclosed terrarium.
This is an eastern collared lizard. They're the Wichita Mountain locale. So it's one of the more northern localities of these guys that you're going to find. I think I'm one of the only people in Canada working with this locality so far. I know there's a couple other pairs, but I'm not sure people have produced off of them. But they have extremely beautiful oranges, and the adults will get like almost like an aqua bright blue with some yellow.
Awesome. And last time you were telling me that they actually make great bearded dragon replacements.
Yeah, as you can see, this guy's just sitting in my hand, perfectly calm. I could reach into this enclosure and pull out any of them. I think these guys are definitely an up-and-comer just because of the activity level is much higher than a beardy. So when it is in its enclosure, it's going to be a lot more exciting for you to watch.
Awesome. And what about diet? Is it the same as bearded dragons, or are they more of insectivores?
There is some people who say they give greens to theirs. I've offered greens to my guys for months upon months and gotten nothing. So purely insectivores in my opinion. But as far as what they'll take, pretty much anything that moves.
VIP morphs. How are you doing today? How's the expo going?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Fantastic. Got no complaints. This is my first year breeding. My goal was to create this one this year. The Buck Pewter Blast.
That's beautiful.
She came out with lovely. Her little brother, so you can see, same gene, but just extremely different.
Same clutch?
Same clutch. Yeah, she's a lot more vibrant, a lot more whites. He's a lot darker.
I'm not a ball python person, but that's a beautiful snake, man. One of my favorite reasons for coming to the Reptile Expo is meeting awesome people, awesome reptile keepers, and we ran into one more.
Hey there, I'm Charles from the Critter Box.
How are you finding the expo so far?
It's amazing.
Have you picked anything up today?
Yeah, I picked up a tokay from Diamond.
Awesome. If you're not already, give Charles a follow. He's doing some awesome things, and I'm very excited to see where his channel goes from here. So, Charles, thank you very much, man.
Thank you.
Okay, so you have your favorite animals on the table.
This is Oradea monolith, Australian species, very nice gecko. I love this species.
Beautiful.
This is smooth knobtails, a red one. Those guys are amazing. When they the little tail wags.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just like the Stenodactylus, I love it.
This is a red diamond leopard gecko. It's a US line.
Red diamond. I have
Yes.
never heard of that. That's very cool.
They are very beautiful and very particular. So you can see coloration and the pattern on these, it's amazing. They are temper albino, but they are a line that someone have worked with it to make something more beautiful and more patterned. I'm not gonna open the Gastrophilus presina because I don't want to.
Because they're very fast.
Yeah, but when you work with them, they're like a monitor. So at first, they will give you attitude, they will go away, but take your time, take some food, wax warm are the best, give it to them, take care of their hands, and work with them to get them on you. And when they get used to that, you can handle them and they are very nice.
Awesome. They're like a miniature monitor, you're saying?
Yes, it's very the best way to describe them. It's a project that my boyfriend have do selective breeding with.
Oh, cool.
So it's the result of many years of work. It's a milk snake. It's a crazy line, so look at the pattern. The pattern is a selective breeding. This guy, it's a girl in fact. So
What kind of blue tongue?
it's a blue tongue snake, northern.
Northern, okay.
Yeah, she want to move. She's a proven female, she's a beauty. Very nice for a pet or a breeding project. It's one of friend of ours that is breeding those and you want to reduce, so we have two beautiful females like that with us today and I think they look amazing.
picked something up.
Yes, I did, my friend. So I've been waiting a few weeks to get these. Ashley was kind enough to keep them and feed them for me for a few weeks while I was in Europe. This is a pair of rhinoceros rat snakes from Vietnam. And you can see here we have the female, and the male is there with the little dot over his head. It goes away. But yeah, so they start off this color, and then over time they'll gradually become green. They're absolutely gorgeous species. They like to be kept around 78 Fahrenheit, so it's perfect for the reptile room. They don't need the additional lighting to keep them warmer. In fact, they don't like to be too hot. At this age, they're still kind of tricky to get eating rodents. I mean, they'll probably not eat rodents the whole time in my care, but they're still eating guppies. The male has taken his first pinky. But yeah, I'm really excited to have these. So stoked, man. They're such an incredible species. I want to get on that waiting list for those blue ones I actually had at the last show. Those were insane.
I think you should, and that's awesome.
I told her, so we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed for next summer, I guess, is when we might be able to get them.
Fingers crossed, and those are beautiful, man. Congratulations.
Thanks so much, bro. This is an exciting time. I don't normally bring too many animals home. I guess I brought yours last time.
Yeah.
But other than that, not too often. So this is awesome.
Awesome. And I know for a fact that you are picking up a few more. Yes. So go check out Dion's video to see what else he picked out. I'm just going to leave it at those two for today. But go check out the video. What did you guys think of the expo?
Fantastic show. Went by way too fast. Can't wait to get home with all my lovely new additions.
Yeah, you got some nice stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was impressed. There was actually quite a diversity of species here. If you keep a close eye out.
So these here are, I guess, what would commonly be called microgeckos. Their Latin name I can't pronounce, but I'm sure you'll put it down on the screen.
Put it somewhere here.
Yeah, but these guys, they get no bigger than a dime. They're from North Africa and the Middle East, and they're not too commonly kept in the hobby. But I got some recently, and I absolutely love them. And they don't eat too many big prey. They eat like fruit flies and like really tiny crickets, like 1/8. But I'm hoping that I'll have success with them, maybe even get some breeding going on. But yeah, really cool little species. No bigger than a dime.
So we stopped at All Reptiles before we head back to Ottawa to visit Red, Natasha, or Red's Fauniverse, as you guys may know her. And saw the geckos she was just speaking about. She may have convinced me to take a couple of them home. Okay, so we're officially back in Ottawa. The Reptile Expo is complete. Before we wrap up the video, I just want to show you guys what we picked up at the expo. So, Greg, what did you pick up?
A red Aki. A cute little darling of a possibly man.
Awesome, and you already gave him a name?
Possibly Steven. But I'm not sure yet.
Awesome. Did you pick anything else up?
And I did. I picked up Florida Ghost. That fatty's gonna pass to me.
Yes. Joel, what did you pick up?
So I didn't get much this time. I was pretty frugal, so I got a like a rough knobtail gecko to add to my breeding group.
Awesome. And this is the Lavis?
Yeah, no, that's the Wheeler Eye.
Oh, the Wheeler Eye.
Yeah. And I got just the philodendron burl marks for my dart frogs.
So you guys know my obsession with mountain horn dragons already, and you know I have Acansora capra, the mountain horn dragons, but I ended up picking 2 more mountain horn dragons up today. Different subspecies, Acansora lepidogaster. Unfortunately, both males, but we'll find a female soon. And then also, thanks to Nat, or Red's Fauniverse, for convincing me to take home these guys. These are a species of micro gecko. They're called the Algerian sand gecko. They're very tiny. So this is actually the adult size. This is adult size. I got 6 of them. And then, thanks to Anna of Gumby's Geckos for dropping off this beautiful baby Hawaiian morning gecko. And, so we didn't pick these up for me, or any of us, but we did bring some animals back for some friends. So you guys may remember Reptile Tales from one of the Ottawa Pet Expo videos, or the Central Ontario Expo videos. And so they picked up a Niferus lavis, so the smooth knobtail gecko. Okay guys, I'm going to wrap up the video there. First of all, I want to say thank you to the Reptile Expo team for continuing to put on these incredible expos. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Subscribe!
Yes!